What is up, Tetsuki Shoguns? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode, we are starting the manga, Mobile War History, Gundam Burai. This takes place in a new universe during Tempo Jidai, a real period in Japan which spanned from 1830 to 1844, during Emperor Ninko's reign. But this universe has robots. We will follow Kisaragi Kotetsu, who is trying to help restore the Amahodo clan. He rides his old master's Tetsuki, a humanoid machine, called Gundam Burai. Let's not waste any time and let's get into this. It is the 31st year of the Tempo era. Warfare is fought using the Tetsuki, or iron machine. These are under control of the Tokugo shogunate. Two Tetsukis fight, trying to behead one another. The winner is granted whatever they desire. A martial arts Tetsuki competition is held every few years. This is an era of peace, and it seems the Tetsuki seems to be the reason for this. There are two people in this world, those who take and those who are taken from. A woman is being chased by a Rokudo. The Rokudo is the Tokugo clan's mass-produced Tetsuki. I say mass-produced, but being before the age of mechanical reproduction, it is closer to upcycling and copying by hand. This is manufactured by a Bisu of the Tide. These are easy to ride and can be easily modified. Its weapon is a short sword and an axe. The woman is saved by a cloaked Tetsuki, Kuriyama village. A Rokudo's head is on a pike in the city for the citizens to see. This isn't the first time this has happened. The woman wakes up in a home. Her wounds have been treated. A man enters, so naturally, she punches him in the face. The woman is Susanoo. She is a Tetsuki blacksmith. The man is Kisaragi Kotetsu, a wandering samurai, better known as a ronin. Susanoo blacked out after she was attacked and doesn't remember too much. It's weird that a Tetsuki would attack a person, Kotetsu thinks. This area is controlled by the Kikai-gumi. Gumi is gang or squad in Japanese. Kikai means machine. This area was taken over a few years back. The Kikai-gumi acts as the thugs for the ruling class. There are rumors of one Tetsuki hunting down the Rokudos. People are starting to treat him as a god, similar to what local Shintoists worship. Three samurai from Kikai-gumi are looking for Susanoo. Kotetsu tells the samurai to take the three to their leader. The three draw their swords. Kotetsu takes them out without even drawing his sword. A real samurai doesn't draw his sword unless they intend to kill. He could tell these men are amateurs. He takes Susanoo to Yasao Kozan Oichi village, where the Tetsuki blacksmith workshop is located. They raided the place of their rice and goyokin. Goyokin is a tax forced onto the merchant from the clan which runs the area. That's taxation without representation. They tried to ward them off with an ashigaru. The ashigaru is a Tetsuki made according to the standards of the Tokugo family. After the Battle of Shikigahara, this Tetsuki is used mainly for construction and transportation. Tools include a pickaxe and a shovel. The blacksmith workshop is attacked. It is Doryo, Jaizetsu, and a Rokudo. They demand they hand over the Tetsuki in their possession. They take Susanoo hostage until they give him the Tetsuki. Her father, Dogen, is stubborn and doesn't want to give in to their demands. He will use the ashigaru to fight them, but Kotetsu says that he will handle this. Doryo says, "I'm going to lick this armpit." Kotetsu is confused. This is a pun. Nameru means to lick and to make fun of. Kotetsu confuses the two. In the blink of an eye, Kotetsu jumps up and cuts down Susanoo. He summons his Tetsuki, Burai. Gundam Burai is a Tetsuki given to Kotetsu by the former lord of the Amahodo clan. Much of the details of this unit are a mystery. Kotetsu says he becomes one with Burai, but he doesn't understand how it works. After damage is inflicted to the Tetsuki, the underlying frame can heal on its own. The Burai frame was originally found on Mount Bandai. The cockpit looks similar to a mobile trace system in G Gundam. He uses a wakizashi as a key and is surrounded by ofudas, which you see in shrines. But in anime, it's like a talisman that gives you magical powers. Doryo notices that Gundam Burai's V-fin is broken. They refer to it as the horns. He goes in to attack, but Kotetsu is faster. He takes down the Rokudo with ease. This reminds Susanoo of the past. In the 5th year of the Gunroku era, there was a civil war fought with Tetsukis. There is an ukiyo-e mural in Osaka Castle called the Siege of Osaka. This was a giant battle by Tokugawa shogunate. This seems to be a slight nod to that mural. Those who rode Tetsukis with great power were known as the Gundam. Kotetsu tells Susanoo that this was originally his master's Tetsuki. He was once a part of the Amahodo clan. They were the ones that ruled the area before they were destroyed for treason. It was said that the remaining members committed suicide, but Kotetsu suggests that they were murdered. He goes to handle the Kikai-gumi. He heads to the Fukushima clan's magistrate. While there, Kotetsu is met with Amahodo Chiyo. This was his great master's daughter. The locals decide to take him and Chiyo into custody. Watching over the city are the brothers Shiroboshi and Kuroboshi, which translates to white and black star. Chiyo is looking to use the Senkin Kotai, which is the name of the Tetsuki tournament, to revive the Amahodo clan. She is mad that Kotetsu was chosen by her father over her. The two are brought to the Fukushima clan's magistrate, Magami Roko. It seems the daimyo is in on this as well. Just a quick reductionist history of pre-Meiji era Japan to catch everyone everyone up. A daimyo is the ruling class similar to a duke who holds the lands. A magistrate is a government official. Both are essentially powerless to the shoguns. Organized crime ruled the lands. He wants the samurai to work for him, but suddenly a smoke bomb goes off. It is shiroboshi and kuroboshi. Kotetsu attacks the magistrate and slices his sword in half. As they run away, they are stopped by a gora. The gora is an older tetsuki built prior to the Battle of Sekigahara. These are used as guard units for fortresses. This unit was a test bed for newer units from the Tokuga's forces. It has the goro cannon on its back. Kotetsu slices the tetsuki, but it breaks his sword. Magame uppercuts the tetsuki. Kotetsu says, "This hand of mine is burning red." Nope, wrong one. He says, "This heart burns bright and his blade will rise again." Kotetsu does a front flip into a spinning dropkick onto Magame's head. He takes the broken blade and stabs it into the frame of the Gundam instead of the armor. The gora resembles a turtle. Chiyo got Suzuno to send over a sword. She happens to be in possession of a sacred sword. She gives it to Kotetsu. Magame fires the gora cannon. Kotetsu slices the cannonball in half. With this new sword, he is able to slice through the gora's armor. As Magame runs away, they are met with the Central Magistrate's Office Director of Tetsuki, Uga Tadanobu. He takes in Magame for his actions and seems to be helping the princess. They need to be careful as they make their way towards the festival, as others are out for them. Oka asks Kotetsu about the incident at Mount Kori. He says that he's never been there. It seems the Rokudo's head on a pike wasn't Kotetsu's doing. Oka says that he is indebted to the princess's father, so he is going to look the other way here. A mysterious shogun hears word that there is a Tetsuki hunter as strong as him. He looks at his Tetsuki Burumaru. Ikaruga of the Void, a part of the Tokugo clan, is hoping that the Tetsuki hunter is heading to the festival. He claims that the Tetsuki took everything from him and wonders if it is a Gundam. The Amahura clan's chief retainer, Marumori Genzo, yells at Kotetsu and the princess. Gundam Burai is an unregistered Tetsuki. He doesn't want it to be seen. Outside, some are making a scene. It seems that a kabuki troupe is in town. They do stage performances with Tetsukis. The gang goes to check it out. The kabuki begins. It is a story of a Tetsuki that was terrorizing villagers when a soldier comes to help them. This is Burumaru. This reminds Kotetsu of other Gundam riders his master told him about. They eventually all disappeared. That is when a gang of thugs come in demanding their Tetsukis. Some of the men take villagers hostage. He claims the kabuki troupe damaged their island. The Tetsuki will be used as payment for Senkin Kotai. They seem to use Senkin Kotai as the term for the festival. But Senkin Kotai is a system from feudal Japan, which is essentially designed to drain the wealth of the daimyos and help bolster economic growth during the time. But it forces the daimyo out of their city, and they must live in Edo for a part of the year. This also helps prevent them from uprising. Also, I would like to be a part of the cannabis clan, please. Kotetsu says he will fight them, but the actor playing Budomaru punches the thug. He's mad he's not getting attention, as Kotetsu summons Gundam Burai. The theater kids get into the Tetsukis, including Budomaru, and Gundam Burai fight the thugs. The two put on a show for those who are watching. He seems to be a Tetsuki hunter like Kotetsu. Budomaru says, "Good job, now let's go get drunk." The princess wants Budomaru and his troop to accompany them on their way to Edo. He doesn't ask any questions and says yes instantly. That was easy. They will try to hide the Tetsukis in plain sight on their way to Edo. The thug leader who got away meets with a cloaked man. He wasn't expecting to fight the wanted Tetsuki hunter. The cloaked man kills the thug. The next morning, they all head out. They hide Gundam Burai under a lot of clothes. Who's making these garments for Tetsukis, I wonder? That's a lot of fabric. Without the cotton gin, too? Chiyo is ready to bring back the Amahoro name. They make it to Edo. There are wanted posters everywhere for the Tetsuki hunter. Budomaru and the samurai go their separate ways. Kotetsu leaves him a note with the Amahoro seal on it. He is certain they will meet again at Hanzo's gate. The 12 battle demons of Tokugo congregate, each coming from a different clan. There are also 4 first-class battle demons: Shuda of Judgment, Ikaruga of the Void, Suzura of the Veil, and Ebisu of the Tide. And at the top is Tokugo Sozin. Kotetsu is spying on their meeting with Shiroboshi. Date Yashimura of the Date clan wishes to back out of the festival due to financial issues. They can't afford the expenses to constantly travel to Edo. Taxes be damned! Tokugo says fine, but he must resign and his clan will be replaced. The man tries to reason with Tokugo, so Shuda of Judgment did a little judging and deemed Date to not be worthy of speaking back to Tokugo. He slices his chest. Kotetsu stops Shuda from killing the Date family member. Chiyo uses this opportunity. She tells Tokugo that she is from the Amahoro clan and wishes to participate in the festival. And that will do it for our first dive into Gundam Burai. As this is a new universe, there's a lot of new concepts we are working with here. It definitely helps if you understand history of feudal Japan. I'm sure there are plenty of references that are going over my head. It's also refreshing to see a series where Japanese people aren't trying to pronounce French words. It's all Japanese culture here. The artwork of this manga goes with the themes, as everything looks like an ukiyo-e, a Japanese woodblock printing. I love the flatness that you get with ukiyo-e, which gives it a unique look. Next time the Senkin Kotai begins, we see flashbacks of the Amahoto leader protecting Chiyo with Gundam Burai, and some new Tetsukis will be excavated and restored. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember to never draw your sword unless you're ready to use it. Peace.